Oh, hell no. Wait, so could you?
I like these because I can add them into like.
Oh no, don't.
It's gonna be perfect. Go T Squad.
Ahmed, look, 2 cream, 2 sugar. I tell you every week how I want my coffee. It's been 2 months. Get it right. Yallah. Here we go. FNL, getting the show on the road. Behind the scenes, this is how we get everything set up for you guys. Look how it goes down.
Are you serious? Lemonade every single week. Every single week. Guess what we're having next week? Lemonade. Guess what we're having next year? Lemonade. See, he didn't even have to come and tell me we're doing lemonade because I already knew that. I wonder why our numbers drop every single time. Oh, would you look at this? Look what we made today.
Lemonade again. I mean, it's not a surprise to me. I'm like the snack expert. I do snacks every single week, even though the color is a little different. But basically, same chips every week. Lemonade, sometimes cookies if you're lucky. But let me tell you guys why you don't deserve anything better. Look at the stain. Just look at that. And on top of that, everybody just throws the stuff on the table for me to deal with. Like, honestly, what am I supposed to do with this? Janine, why are your raffle tickets on the table again?
Sorry, I didn't put them there. I don't know who did.
It's okay.
Okay, so listen, we have this one raffle once a month, and we pass out the raffle tickets to the early FNLers. But we never end up having enough, so we give it out to every single FNLer. And then some of y'all try to bribe us for another one. I'm telling you, it works with me. But we have lame prizes. Same people always win. Why do I have this? No one, this is yours. This has nothing to do with me.
I've been looking everywhere for it. Thank you, Janine. See these prezzies, you know, you think they're an easy task, but you know what? They aren't. You know, you simply just plug it in, the computer and the screen, but you know what? The screens just stay blue. Like, why? It's just so difficult, but so easy. Adam, can we just use your laptop?
So, are we doing this again? Like, AV issues every single week. I'm sick of this. It's the same problem. We need to get this right. I don't know what to, I don't even want to test this. You know, khalas, like, I don't even know how. No. Tripping over chairs. These chairs aren't supposed to be here. I don't know what this is doing here.
Chairs are great. You know why? Because without them, you would never be able to sit. And even though we set up all these beautiful chairs, you guys usually sit on the ground anyways. But the whole reason we do it is because we like you guys to be with your friends, chill, create a cool environment. Hanan's jokes. Without these, FNL. Hanan, I'm talking! You always do this! Okay, but without that, FNL would be boring, right? So we try to be funny, we try to put in jokes. Some are funny, some are not, but hey.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum and wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and welcome to FNL!
FNL's affected my life because I started practicing when I came and like I put on hijab and met really good people.
Kind of made me a better Muslim, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Salah, I'm on it. Anything religion-wise, I'm on it.
It helped me pray more and it helped me be more involved in Islam.
Brought me closer to these.
FNL affected my life by bringing me closer to the masjid and people in it.
Gives me something to look forward to every Friday.
Helped me make new friends and better friends. It brought me closer to Islam and it's what made me start practicing.
Wallahi, FNL affected our lives in many ways. Positive outlook on life. The deen, you know, improved our deen.
Through FNL, I became more involved in myopia and I started volunteering.
It brought me closer to Allah too.
And a positive impact in my life.
I built a lot more brotherhood in Islam. I felt a lot more positive things happened in my life.
FNL got me more involved with the masjid.
Gave me something positive to do.
It's brought me closer to the deen and Allah, and I recently put on the hijab and I think that FNL really played a big role in it.
I feel connected at the masjid. I feel like I'm part of a group at the masjid with everyone else. Most of my friends are here. Everyone I care about that's not part of my family is here, so it feels like a second family.
Honestly, I come for like the enjoyment of being around others and just being in an Islamic environment.
Because MSA, like, it really bring me closer, and I just wanted like to meet new people.
Because it keeps me on the right path, and I come with my friends and my brothers.
It helped me pray more and like become a better Muslim.
I have a lot of people that I don't even go to school with, but I look forward to seeing them here.
Because when I'm not here, I feel like I fall off the right path, and I come to FNL to stay on that path.
It's like stress relief.
Like to build brotherhood, have friends, feel better about my life. It's fun, and there's free food.
I come to FNL because it gives you an introduction to Islam, but at the same time keeps it fun and allows you to meet new people who are just like you.
I come to FNL for one reason only, to improve my deen.
You look around and there's more hijabis. You're not the only one that wears hijab, like unlike school.
Everybody gets along really well and everybody really just welcomes you.
My favorite FNL leader? That's hard, I don't know. Hanan's pointing to himself behind the camera, so I'm gonna say Hanan.
Janine.
Especially Azhar, because he really connected with me personally.
I'm gonna say Hanan because he's like the most energized and he's like fun.
I think I have to say my sister and Hanan.
Azhar because he makes end of days really good.
But it's Janine because I feel like I could go to her with literally anything. She's like that older sister that I don't have.
Favorite FNL leader is Hanan. My favorite FNL leader would have to be Adam.
Hanan. Diana.
Hanan, he has great jokes, by far.
I have to say also only because he's impacted me the most out of anybody.
I have to say my favorite FNL leader is Rowan just because like she's one of my close friends too.
I'm gonna say Janine.
Shadi.
I would say Muhammad Yasin.
I think Azhar because like I think he's just funny and Adnan's like really funny too.
I'd have to say Azhar's my favorite FNL leader.
Honestly, it would have to be Azhar because the way he speaks, it kind of gets to me, you know, it gets to me emotionally.
That's an easy question. Hanan, of course.
Wallahi, my favorite FNL leader. This is a tough one. I would say all of them, but I would really want to thank Sheikh Kifah, although he's not an FNL leader, for making FNL possible. So, Sheikh Kifah, shout out to you, man.
The Awakening.
The Awakening. Islamify.
The Awakening.
The Awakening.
Beginning of days.
End of days.
The Awakening.
Little skits.
Real talk.
End of days.
Real talk, end of days, and spiritual high.
Real talk.
The Awakening.
A real talk.
End of days.
End of days.
Trending.
The Awakening. I agree with that.
The Awakening.
Real talk.
End of days or The Awakening now.
End of days.
The Awakening.
End of days, which is now Awakening.
The Awakening.
Awakening.
What I hate about FNL is the fact that there are no spoons in the snacks. Like people are coming up here and putting their hands inside the snacks and then they expect me to eat out of it. Why would I eat out of it when other people's germs are in there? And then I brought it up to the girl volunteers and they're like, yeah, we brought it up at the meeting. Like, okay, I'm sure you did. But then what happened? The guy goes, bala spoons, bala battikh, and then they move on to the next topic. يعني شو أعمل أنا?
Hanan's corny jokes.
Okay, so I don't know who the host is, but he's like really obnoxious and he thinks he's funny and he keeps making these jokes.
Hanan's jokes.
The fact that the projector is always down. Why is the projector always down?
One advice I'd give to you guys is to always be you. So no matter what, no matter who tells you what to do or anything, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you are who you want to be. And here at the masjid, you have the opportunity. Here at FNL, you just get to be who you want to be.
Things are tough right now, you know, in the country and wherever and so on and so forth. My advice to you guys is be there for each other. No matter what's happening, no matter what's going on, you guys need to stand for the ummah and be there for each other, help each other out. Don't judge each other. Don't put each other in weird situations. Let things go. Forgive each other. Forgive yourself. But most importantly, just be there for each other.
The FNLers, man, honestly, every single one of them is so bad. The one thing I would give the FNLers, one piece of advice I can give you guys, is to honestly take these moments and use them to the best of your capabilities. You honestly, at this point, you probably don't realize how much you're benefiting from FNL. But wallahi, this is actually building a foundation for your future. And inshallah, the more and more you guys attend, the more and more you guys are going to gain knowledge. A wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. Uncle Ben, that's Spider-Man's uncle. But it's true, man. The more responsibilities you have in life, the more you're going to realize that, it comes with knowledge and it comes with, just trying to be the best person you can be.
One piece of advice out of anything, it would be that you've had so many advices in your life that me giving you one extra piece of advice is not going to do anything. You guys have all been through enough reminders where you can change your life. So as much as I tell you and beautiful things you hear, you're the only one that can truly change your life. So once you come to that conclusion, you know what, I'm going to do it, that's the only time you're actually going to truly change. And hopefully you take this night, coming back to FNL, seeing the anniversary, and you say, you know what, from now on, I'm going to start coming to FNL every week. I'm going to start praying. I'm going to start coming to the masjid. I'm going to start eating biryani.
It'd be never to give up, If you fall down, you fall off your deen, you go off the path. There's a time in your life when you're like, holy crap, what's going on in my life? There's so much going on and I'm doing so many bad things and I can't come to the masjid. Everyone's going to judge me. Wallahi, I'll tell you, me, Asr, Adam, Mo, all the girls, we're never gonna judge you. Always come back to FNL. Always come back to the masjid. Saturday halaqa's there for you. Any program is here for you. No one's gonna judge you. So whenever you fall off the path, whenever something bad happens, guess what? We're gonna take open arms, we're gonna hug you, and you're gonna come back to the Jama and you're gonna do good things.
I would say never be comfortable where you are and with the current situation. And that might seem like the worst advice ever, like why should I always be on my toes? But the second you choose to be comfortable is when you've basically given up and stopped your potential of change. When you're not comfortable with the level of your deen, you're gonna try to build on it. When you're not comfortable with the current environment in the world, you're gonna work to change it. And you always have to be on your toes in terms of making things better, because that's when you uplift your potential and that's where you make differences. And that's what I should say, don't ever feel like you need to be like everyone else. If you want to make a difference in the world, you have to be different.
One thing that I would definitely say is be optimistic. There's beauty in everything and you get to choose that. You get to choose if you want to see the bright side, because there is a bright side to everything. Don't take everything in your life, just don't look at, well, what I'm trying to say is that every single thing in your life is like a puzzle piece, right? Don't take that puzzle piece and look at it from that angle. Look at it from the whole picture.
Oh man, can I be honest or do I have to say something nice?
Hell no, they're ungrateful freaking kids.
For the guys, you really need to start working on your basketball skills because it's getting really boring to keep whooping you guys every Saturday. If there's one thing that you can hold on to, it's your connection to the masjid. And you'll see it, even me, Azhar, Hanan, Shadi, all of us, when we were coming to the halaqah and coming to the masjid, the second that we stopped coming, that's how we fell off. And so the second you take FNL out of your schedule and it's not part of your normal routine, you're gonna see it take an effect on your Islam and your relationship with Allah. So most important thing is that you take FNL as, something that you come to every single week and that you continue to grow. And we see it, you guys already, because you're here so consistently, you guys are growing. So alhamdulillah, keep that up and keep doing you. Y'all smooth.
I'm the newest one in the group, but I can say in the short time span that I've been here that it's been very fulfilling for me and that every moment has felt, really great.
FNL's changed my own life. I'm someone that actually, this is going to be like my 2.5 years of actually even coming to FNL as an audience member. So it just has a huge impact on me. It's a big, huge family that I'm able to come to every Friday with, just to relax, have fun.
I never seen myself being in a position to teach other people, but it wasn't until a month or two after joining that I realized I'm really here learning from you guys. And Allah put me here so that, you guys are our teachers, and we say it to you all the time, but wallah, we're not exaggerating, not one bit. We learn way more from you guys than you can ever learn from us. And so, if it wasn't for me being here every Friday at the masjid at FNL, doing this, I don't know where I'd be. And so, for me, it changed my life because it forced me to become closer to Allah. It forced me to want to learn more. It forced me to want to get closer to the masjid. And, sometimes, Allah, He works in really, mysterious ways, and alhamdulillah, it just made me a better person.
I promised myself I wasn't gonna make a joke. Ask again.
How has FNL changed your life?
How has FNL changed Hanan's life? It hasn't. This kid does absolutely nothing. Changed my life a lot.
I think when the FNLers think of organizers, they think they're always teaching us, and there's that boundary. But I think I can say I've learned more from the FNLers than I've ever taught them or ever will teach them. They've opened my mind. They've changed my character. I've learned to be more patient. I've learned to be more open. I've learned to be a better listener and not just, a talker all the time. They've asked me questions that I didn't, ever think to ask, and that in turn helped me seek knowledge that, seemed irrelevant to me at the time. So I've learned so much from you guys, and I want to thank you guys for that.
For those 2 hours, I get to be in the masjid with all these people who are honestly trying to improve themselves, whatever their intention is. In the back of their head, their intention is to improve, and being surrounded by that only makes me want to improve. And if anything, FNL has kind of given me more of an incentive to get closer to my family, and alhamdulillah, that has helped me beyond beyond any of you guys' understanding. I got closer to my sister, I got closer to my brother, I got closer to my father, my mom, and alhamdulillah, like, I'm good with them.
When you guys think FNLs are really good, End of Days like hit it, you know, End of Days was awesome, Awakening was awesome, I'm saying the same things that you guys are saying. Me and Adam are like, oh my God, that was the best, like, you know, awakening ever. It's not that, oh, me and Adam or all of us know this or us knows this all, so it doesn't affect us. No. When you guys go up there and do your spoken words, when you guys go up there and make jokes and do these speeches, wallahi, it affects us. It affects my heart.
Alhamdulillah, I feel like it's bringing me more closer to the masjid. It's, you know, it's motivating me, it's encouraging me. Just like any other person, my faith isn't always at that spiritual high, right? Faith fluctuates. It's never ever going to be, you know, it's never going to be stable. But even, you know, I get my highs, I get my lows. But coming to the masjid, alhamdulillah, it helps me bring it at least to the middle or to the top.
Man, I need an hour for this one. It's, let's see, it's fun, it's stressful, it tests your patience, but more than anything, it helped me grow a lot as a person. You know, I learned so much from these people. It's unbelievable. Like, alhamdulillah, as much as you guys are our teachers, these guys are my teachers. These guys and girls are my teachers as well. And so everything that I'm doing right now in life is I learned from them. And, you know, growing up, it's always like fed to us, like, you know, go to school, get a degree, get a job, get married, buy a house, and like you lived your life and now that's it, American dream. But it wasn't until I joined this team that I realized there's a greater purpose in this life and that there's more that I have to really contribute to the world. And that's because I've seen how much effort and ihsan and blood, sweat, and tears they put into this. And because I seen FNL being their life, then naturally I got the same vibe and it was just contagious, and now it's become my life too. So alhamdulillah, I wouldn't change one of them for anyone else. You don't. It's impossible. That's not a task that you're able to do. You just have to pick your battles. You know, FNL as it is right now, it's something that is a home for you guys and for all of us. It's something that, you know, when we go out to school, we go out to work, and we go out into this society and this world, and we see all this darkness, we come here on Fridays to find that light, to be able to go out for the rest of our week and use this light to navigate through that darkness. And that's really what it is. And that's what, inshallah, it's going to continue to be and continue to grow even further. And, you know, like I said, you guys are going to be taking our positions very soon. And so if there's one advice I have for you, because, you know, we're only going to be sitting here for so long, and it's going to be you guys that are doing this next. And so don't ever take it for granted. That's the biggest thing, is that this is a huge blessing from Allah, and the minute that we stop being, you know, grateful for it, it can be pulled from us. And, you know, growing up, I didn't have FNL, I didn't have MSA in my high school, you know, we didn't have these things. So the fact that you guys have this safe haven for you to come to and to really, you know, learn your deen and to have this brotherhood and this sisterhood and this bond with everyone, it's a beautiful thing. And alhamdulillah, I'm so blessed to even be a part of it. I don't know why I'm here, but I am. And so I'm grateful for that. But you guys will be here next. So don't ever take this for granted, and just realize how important this is and how big of a blessing it is. And inshallah, you guys are going to take it to the next level, inshallah. But yeah, keep doing you.